Hello guys, this is Red from Red's Third Dimension Gaming, and today I am reviewing Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax for the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Vita. And this is the North American English version of the game. Other people that reviewed the game was only the Japanese version, and this one has been translated so that you can understand everything in English. So finally, at long last, Sega has a fighting franchise that is new and unique to the genre. Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax is a fan-infused 2D fighting game. All of the playable and assist characters are taken from several Japanese and Sega game franchises such as Virtual Fighter, Valkyrie Chronicles, and Sword Art Online. The game features two types of story modes, Arcade Mode and Dream Duel Mode. In Arcade Mode, players will play through a series of fights along with short bits of story. It is more fun than just playing Survival or the other modes because of the tiny pieces of story. However, it will only take a player anywhere from half an hour to an hour to beat each character's arcade story mode. At the end of beating your first arcade mode, you will unlock new characters. And I will not tell you exactly who they are, and I will try to keep them out of this video, but they are from Virtual Fighter. Hint hint. In Dream Duel Mode, it is a story-based mode where all of the crossover characters interact with each other in cutscene. This mode is very exhilarating to watch and features over 60 different scenarios. Also in Arcade Mode, a player can choose from any of the playable characters to use. This allows multiple playthroughs and lots of playtime. I thought the stories for Arcade Mode were a bit short, but after playing majority of them, I thought as a whole they were wonderful and entertaining. Gameplay is Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax's greatest feature. It is fast and easy to get a handle on, and there is also a training mode that will help players learn combos and how to play the game. Some might even say, I need to do that if you've read my comment. Players used A+B commands in order to perform armored attacks, and use the button attack for assists. So as soon as you hit the X button, your assist character will come in and do a random attack. You can also do different combinations of them with your attacks, and you can explore this and try out any combination you want. There are many more types of attacks, including Blast, which is A+B+C buttons, and Trump Card, A+C buttons. These attacks are unique and provide a fun, satisfying gameplay experience. The graphics in Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax are not as luminous as 3D style fighters, but most players who are not used to it will soon be quite fond of it. If not, then this may not be the game for you if you don't like 2D graphics. The background environments are taken out of several crossover titles and Sega games, such as Sonic the Hedgehog, Phantasy Star Online, and Shinobi. These backgrounds had a major nostalgia factor on me. As players play through the game, he or she can unlock bonus costumes, adjustments to their player card, and partitions from the light novel series that the game is based around. Another feature is the fact that players can cross-save across PS3 and PSV versions of the game. There is also an online mode for the game too, but I never really got to try it out much. I tried playing online, and there are Japanese gamers and probably other reviewers that had this game. I couldn't get in a match at all. I could hardly find anyone. I found one lobby, but I never got in a match there. It was just about 10 people. There weren't many to play against, and I waited like 30 minutes, and I guess they were still fighting, the other ones that were in the party, so I never got to play it. So I just never tried it out, and I tried going back on later, and there was no one on at all. But I'm assuming that it'll grow once the game is finally released in the US. There are also multiple modes that Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax features. Besides just story modes, it has challenge modes such as Score Attack and Survival. These two modes are pretty self-explanatory. In Score Attack, you want to defeat your opponents in a fast time and score as many points as possible. If you score, I think, 300,000, you get a trophy. In survival mode, players will just basically want to survive and win each fight. As a player progresses through survival mode, the fights get more difficult. And finally, in challenge mode, time attack, you will want to try to perform high amounts of damage in the shortest amount of time possible. And when I was looking up on forums, apparently the character, I think you say Kirito, is how you say his name. Apparently the character I was using is not really good for that. He's good for like attacking multiple times. But apparently his attacks are really weak. But I managed to beat the story mode in one try. I never had to restart or anything in some of the other modes. But some of the other characters like Akira and other male characters are really strong in this game. And you might want to try using them. Overall, Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax is a satisfying fighting game. It has great story mode features and it allows a player to actually fight within them. In comparison, Persona 4 Arena hardly had any fights in its story mode. It's a good game, don't get me wrong, but there is hardly any gameplay when you played its story mode. The art style may be hard for some to enjoy, but the vast majority of fans should appreciate the 2D design. Finally, the gameplay features several easy and exhilarating ways to fight opponents across its several game modes. With its popularity growing, the 14 fighter and 23 assist characters roster should grow to even more characters in future Dengeki Bunko series games. I give this game an 8 out of 10. It is an absolute must-buy for anyone who is a fan of unique 2D fighters and Sega games. Thank you guys for watching. If you would like to buy the game and help support my channel, don't forget to use the Amazon link below. And for the full written review, go to my website and there'll be a link for that in the description below. And don't forget to thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe, and please keep out the trolls. I know they like to come in and just randomly dislike as soon as I upload a review or anything. So try to keep them out by thumbs upping the video a lot. I know at least 100 of you will watch it, so please at least thumbs up the video. It can be tiring after several hours of editing both the written and video reviews to see all these dislikes. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. See ya.